Alright, and we're back. What part is this? Part 6, I think? Can't remember. Even what I just wrote. However, I did just get a notification while I was preparing to start streaming, and I want to thank you to Mr. Lighty Man for a follow. I very much appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a good day. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear this or not. Let's go see if we can't talk to a couple more of our companions. Wait, do I have anything to turn into this? No. I want to fix Sam. That's Par's room. This must be Felix's room. In Praise of Arson, this contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment in the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Sent by two of the greatest players. Can Agent Kane rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Huh. Oh, hey, there's Felix.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Oh, I mean...
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Alright, well now I have a reason to go to that fucking asteroid. Alright, where's the medic? She's not in the shithouse. She's not in her room. Do I have a med bay on this ship? No, this is my room. She might be upstairs. I hear hammering. Oh, this is probably just back up here.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Huh. That's where you can reset all your skills. Hey, Par.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Probably. Hey, you think about it, you're in a giant spaceship. You don't have any crew. Tends to get lonely. Alright, we came here. We gotta fix a relay. I'll take Par. And I'll take Felix. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Fuck them. Wait, no, I already did this. I did this yesterday. I fixed it. We're leaving now.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave. 'Aether 'Wave' 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 'Aet
Going Harlow's base. Alright, let's see what's out here.
Good luck.
You guys are just outlaws. Alright. There is a mission for me here. This one. I gotta take her back to the Groundbreaker, Byzantinum. Bring Felix to meet with Harlow. So this one is Friendship's Due. I gotta go back to the Groundbreaker and turn that in. I have to go to that distress signal back on Terra 2.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
I don't want to have to kill all these motherfuckers, but if I have to, I will. I hope they don't mind me taking all this. You're asleep, you're not dead. Salvage cargo, ransom crew. Ah yeah, these are a bunch of assholes. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with the tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse their charity. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners to sniff the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get answers, stay skeptical. Pirate code. Rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Why? Because life's a game to you? Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purpleberry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution. We're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and era document, Pirates Code has exceeded character limit. I tell you, maybe I'll let these guys live if they keep going after board ships.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the Groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Oh, this is awkward. That was fine. I'll do my I'll do my own introductions.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
Actually, he just joined the crew.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen.
Oh, yeah?
And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
Even though he just
I'm not asking
joined
you to walk
yesterday.
away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
You want me to put him through a test? And allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. You expect me just to hand over one of my crew? Go fuck yourself. He's the least reliable crew on a ship literally called the Unreliable.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What's a Trask to do to deserve
Ratted
death?
us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her.
Fuck,
She'll
there's
talk
gonna
to
be a
you.
lot of going back and forth.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Alright. Alright. So far the pirates aren't bad as long as they just keep going after board ships. Once they start going after other ships, they're gonna die. For right now, they get to live. Not like Fallbrook. Fallbrook is in ashes because of me. Alright. Got that. We got a couple missions now to go back to the Groundbreaker, so let's just head back there.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
You know, for a ship called the Unreliable, we sure do skirt across this thing real quickly. And reliably.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
I might go down here and collect that bounty.
Hey there, Captain. Anything I can do for you? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. Be seeing you.
Figured I'd talk to him as a courtesy, like, once. Oh, it's not even stealing. Oh.
Rizzo's Mock Apple Cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Oh, we're gonna go.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
We could get a table. We gotta talk to
You mind
this lady.
trying to have a moment here? Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for your husband.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
On your account? You should worry about yourself. If Trask puts up a fight, it won't be your
All right,
fault.
I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him.
Ah,
That's as much as I know.
Edgewater. Alright, we also have to go. What the hell's up here? Huh. Ooh. That's my reward for hacking. Oh, 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 oh. There's a weird invisible wall there.
Okay, here we go!
Don't mess with the best.
You alright there, Felix? She's hung out of breath. Can't let these things get loose on the ship. Work order. Vera says the Last Hope's plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time, JT. Well, they got eaten. Poor bastards. Plus there's somebody locked behind the door.
Anyone there? I can hear footsteps. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Ugh, there's poo everywhere.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me? I'm just... no. I think he suffered enough. He was in a small room with an overflowing shit bucket. I just randomly found that guy, too. Just, hey, what's over here? It just looks like it's all contraband. Taking it. It's all mine now. And mine. I did my good deed and I deserve a reward. If then that means stealing everybody else's shit, so be it. Suppose I should put my gun away.
Finally, someone turned on the air.
I don't seem to mind that we're back here.
I thought Chief and the board...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I don't care.
Rizzo's
Oh, no, I don't want to go back that way.
your whole family tonight.
You don't need to talk to the corporate asshole.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of report any sightings to your local board.
First, let's talk to Eden. Or Edna.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly. Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months.
Wow.
Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Ooh, 13,000 XP is what I'm talking about.
Was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
Yeah, buddy. You can count on me to keep him honest.
It's possible I got caught lifting some spare parts a couple years back, but it was only just that one time. Honest.
I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
Okay.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Par here could always help shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
I bet she could.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang.
Funny thing is, my character should know all this because I read a bunch of fucking documents.
I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? No.
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
I'm not gonna ask him how to self-destruct.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udom Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
That's right, we gotta go to the bar. It was at the bar. That's why she was like, so how do we do this? Get out of my way.
Dang, that's impressive.
Here they come! You're the best there ever was.
I am. I sure am. Get rid of these fucking sprats. Especially rabid sprats. Oh, these are mine. Mine. I got rid of the rats. I'm allowed to take these.
Wow! Hey, how'd you get back there?
How you doing?
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
You got 38% discount? Ooh, boy. Now, I'll just... So... Let's repair all my equipment. Ooh, welder's goggles. Sold me a lot of junk. Sell. Sell. Let's see, it's health, it's health, it's health, it's health, health. These things would be good, but they only last like a minute at the most.
it just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tram freighters more paths.
Are there enough trams?
Where? That's waste disposal. Where's that bar?
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1?
Oh, here's the bar.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Okay. Not much of a drinker, better start slow with a beer. Let's start with a beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick, so how about wine? Sure you really want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Oh ho ho!
Oh, wow! You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is.
Alright.
Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce.
Oh!
What am I doing?
Generally or specifically? Enjoying a drink with your friends? Going on a grand adventure across Halcyon? Whining, it sounds like. God, what a dick.
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start telling her why her message got you so unsettled. Beats me, I got a rough track record with relationships.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in the message? Yeah, you know what? I kind of want to know that.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Oh, Captain. I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What about me? Yeah, this is not about me.
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Oh, stop there. You're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. That's an easy way. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past.
Yes?
Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate ways. You have that in common, you know? I'm not interested in physical affection either. You're so afraid of disappointing her. You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
Just move on? Like snapping your fingers? I don't know. Maybe I got a weak heart. It all just seems impossible.
I gotta say, the writing for this is actually pretty good. To the folks out there, Gentile's great, but you just met her, no?
Yeah, I know you're right. I just wish it were that easy, is all. I'm not used to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her.
You know, she seems to be
Good person.
talk freely to
With
me
parenting.
just fine.
Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
So you ask her out?
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
You're still unsure? Yes, just ask
All
her.
right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
It's on the Unreliable. We can live there. Hey! I'll talk to her back on the ship. I have to confront Trask, so I have to go back to Edgewater. Before we do that, I want to know this is... Pretty sure that's Antera 2. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I wanted to kill that one guy. Get his head. You can go down there. Kill the king.
Information leading to the capture of Luna terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings.
Where's your king? I have a bone to pick with him. Oh, there he is.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom? Any friend of Felix is free to wander, but I got eyes on you.
Copy that.
Tossball kick!
Everyone all right?
Okay, well, now these assholes aren't a problem anymore. No more innocent people will be killed. Did I get a quest item from killing that guy? I did. I got his lighter. Like how there's nobody else around. Oh, it still counts as stealing though, but they're all dead. Ooh, apples. I haven't had an apple in a minute. Go for an apple.
Staying out of sight.
That's a bread worm. Did I read this? When I settled on the Groundbreaker, I thought that this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tales of Spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crews have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down the waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. I'll have to find out something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Well, don't matter now. He's dead. Alright, let's head up to the constable. Turn in, turn in his lighter. Be like, yeah, this is his lighter. He's dead. And they won't be bothering anybody. Got so many of those little lockpick things now.
That's the last of them.
Alright, pal, you're free.
Shoot. Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Probably better off in engineering than down here with the outlaws.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
That was quick.
It was quick because I'm awesome at hacking now. What the hell is this? Steel PD. Okay, PD's mine now. I don't know what PD is. Bite-sized Guardian. This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable. Like how the stuff that I take or get as rewards, you just, yeah, this will look good in your room. Here you go. To the constable. know I thought I saw a constable somewhere. I can't open that door because then I'll get attacked.
Force pockets can be macrowaves in 2.5 seconds. Force pockets.
Oh, the shells? That's good. I like that. Maybe I could just talk to June Teal and be like, yeah, he's dead.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
The ship's groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
Nothing, huh? Okay.
Wish I could do that.
Alright, let's see what's in June Teal's office. Nothing really worthwhile. Like how she didn't even say anything. Like, hey, you're not supposed to be back there.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope?
That was days ago.
The fucking door! It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private. Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something. Repairs are holding just fine.
You're welcome.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Bones and gears don't mix. Worker injuries affect our bottom line. Use caution when operating heavy machinery. Oh, right. This is where I went to install the stuff.
Routing through the backup relay has saved us a mess of trouble. Thanks to you, the auxiliary will handle the signal load when the primary's caught in the occlusion.
Excellent. Now, where do I go to turn in this guy's lighter? Or is it just like, I have it and it's gonna be part of my collection now? The lighter is proof that you have dealt with Captain Gunnar McRed and can claim his bounty from commanders. Okay. So I have to find some sort of commander.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Okay, because there's nothing here that is like cop related.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? You got
It must be out here. There it is.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Say I did have an incident to report.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I already killed him. Here's his proof.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Ooh, 17,000.
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
I could start something if you want. Just say the word.
Look at my face, Felix. Do I look like I'm in a mood for your nonsense?
Does Felix cause trouble a lot, ma'am?
Constantly. Little Hellion's probably spent more time in lockup than he has in his own bunk.
Whoa, hey, now that is pure fabrication. I don't have a bunk.
Assuming the nature of the incident is both sufficient cause for infraction and under our jurisdiction, I'll take your statement and open an investigation into the matter. Now then, what's happened?
Friend Felix here slapped his forearm with a toss ball stick. I'm not gonna do that.
Bit of a contradictory one, ain't you? Or were you making an ill-attempted joke? Well, I suppose it ain't a crime to change one's mind. You need me, you know where my offices are.
I mean, now I know where they are. Felix, what are you doing in there?
Great work.
Not so fast. What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want. I was just leaving.
Keep your hands to yourself.
There's a fucking axe on a space station.
It's all in the wrist.
Alright, now that that's taken care of. Right, Terra 2. Alright, and we're headed to Terra 2 now.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
I don't know, but we're going to Terra 2. Oh, not Terra 2. I want to head to Monarch. Fallbrook. There's nothing left there. Where do I want to head to?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, I wasn't going to turn Phineas in. He has... the previous captain. Oh, no. Yeah. Unreliable captain. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I never wanted to.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
That's why I'm here.
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not so bad. Not to ask for spoilers, but will we be drinking again tonight? Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Gentile does like you.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
No problem. Jesus Christ, 48,000. Hey, what's all this? Formerly the property of Frey, posthumously put to better use in my quarters. Oh, that's that dead guy. Where's Petey? I don't see Petey anywhere. I might have put him in one of the crew quarters. Store that. Store that. Store that. Let's go to the crew quarters. Sam, I'm gonna get you up and running, I promise. Oh, there's Petey. Completed so many of these.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
All right. Ah, yes, this is where I murdered many people. He's all the way out there? How do I get out there? There are hostiles nearby? Who would be hostile towards me? I've done nothing wrong in this town. And nobody will talk to me.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Hey, they started the fight and I only ended it. I wasn't going to let some corporate asshole here in Edgewater tell me what to do and fuck up with the free people. Not about that. not about that. Alright. Now we can fast travel. How do I get out there? Hey there.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Alright, let's attempt to get out to that place.
Here we go!
Woo! Yeah! Now that was fun!
What, all right?
Fucking headshot. It's 115 meters that way. Ah. North Gulch discovered. Hello, gentlemen.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
He did. That's right, Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray him? Harlow wants me to bring you proof of your death, and that's all I'm after. Good on you for staying positive and attack him.
How do I know that I can trust you?
You're still standing. If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You got proof of this? Ask me to take you on your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board
like privateers in the old days.
Capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I am going to ask for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Alright. Let's find this evidence. Oh, that's right, I just leveled up. Fuck, my lockpicking is a max. That's not max, it can go up even higher. What does this do? Rare mod. I don't really care about that. Find pristine item chance 100%. Huh. Take a couple levels to get there. Haven't upgraded my guns in a minute. Get that to 60. And a couple points into there. Okay. Head back to the reliable. Unreliable.
Huh? Oh.
Harlow's base.
I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
That machine stole my bits.
That's the poop house. Otherwise known as the shit house. I don't want to talk to Harlow. I need that thing. Alright, let's see what this has to say. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifest, and the sum of value of all their cargo delivered to board authorities.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
We found evidence, Felix. Your old friend's been bought off by the board.
I've been trying to tell myself Clyde's got some sensible explanation for all this, but I just don't know. None of this is making a lick of sense to me right now. I think we need to have a word with Clyde.
Let's go have a word with Mr. Clyde. And if anything stirs, well, Mr. Reliable here, the shotgun, will take care of it. Either that or extreme prejudice.
What's the word?
Let's see. Can I do this and then this?
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working with the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
I do. Show him the papers. You've been bought off. I got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Deception. When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Done arguing with you. Trask was right. You deserve to die. Come on, Harlow. I would Trask rask you out to your own employers.
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
That had to hurt!
Let's park.
That's the last of them.
Didn't have to end that way. But I'm kind of secretly happy it did. Alright, Felix, you alright, buddy?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You just have to come to terms with it. You never really know what's going on in somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Lesson here is not to look up to anyone.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Get drunk for a start. Childhood friend let you down, move on.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. But, you know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Hey, no problem. That outlaw is dead as shit. Alright, there's still more people to kill. In fact, what's down here? Oh. Just loops back around.
What was that?
He's
coming. Everyone all right?
Don't worry, I got past the armor. I didn't have to kill these guys, but no witnesses. Not even mechanical witnesses. Alright, let's take a look at this. Felix. You need some better armor, buddy. Anything here that gives melee skills? That's lockpick. Operation, sneak. Lie. Let's just put that on you. I gotta get you some better armor, buddy. What about weapons? Yeah. I gave him that. The silencer. Okay. She's got 2. Okay. City in the Stars. So point me where to go.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Picked up a distress
Yes,
call.
Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Excellent.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Okay. Back to Terra 2.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Ellie, of course.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. Just a little caution. Could be a reason no one's picked up this job yet. They don't give medical degrees to dummies, Captain. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
I agree. I'm gonna take Ellie with me on this one. Alright, Felix. You stay behind. Ellie, you're with me. Par, you're always with me. Give her a helmet. Ooh, fuck. That does a lot of damage. Fuck, she's good with that. And she's pretty good with that. I'll leave it as is. Just gonna break down all these. These aren't anything special. For all your light duty Xing needs. I've got so many weapon parts and armor parts. It's great. I'll never run out of shit.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Alright, keep your eyes peeled. I smell something fishy.
Nice one!
How big is this region? That's not that big. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than I thought. Mechanical sentries are dead. Oh wait, I killed the snake over here. I don't know where I killed it. It's gone.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. We're gonna loop around. There's a crate up here. Laboratory, huh?
Wow, not even a stretch!
Raptidons. Of course it's Raptidons. Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you find your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going, hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseways. We were doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us. And I don't know when we'll see each other again. Dad, do me a favor, burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. Far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get into trouble. Sorry, buddy, but I think your father's dead.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of 10,000 bits. Warning. Pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
I think I had an assault rifle and a plasma rifle.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Here we go! Down they go!
Yes, we'll be looking into that distress call as soon as I figure out what the fuck is going on. Headshot.
Here they come! I'm warmed up now. Here we go.
Fucking marauders. Fucking mines.
Isn't this pretty, Captain? I love all the trees. We ought to go places like this more.
I agree, we ought to go more places like this. This actually does look nice. Minus all the fucking corpses.
Here we go! Don't mess with us. Nice one!
Somebody's been killing raptidons. It's good, 'cause that means I didn't have to. What is your melee weapon? It's a one-handed weapon.
Here we go! That does it. Time for a drink?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Nice one!
Might as well get rid of all these outlaws. Ooh!
Yeah! We're pretty good at this.
Doesn't mean like the outlaws came out here and killed a bunch of scientists.
Here we go! Nice, Captain!
another fighting me.
Guys are doing great. Two of the scientists were working with Raptidons. Something went wrong. And they got out. R. Porter. The mating habits of the Ramen Raptidon. Chief Porter. Our Raptidons seem to be experiencing a problem of the intimate variety. If the law has instilled in these bloodthirsty beasts the instinct towards self-preservation, then the instinct does not seem to manifest in procreation. If anything, the internal logic of the common Raptidon is to ensure the survival of its species by butchering every other living creature within sight. My other working theory is that these Raptidons refuse to breed. I don't know why. I have attempted to play music for them. No luck. Please tell Mr. Crane I'm working as hard as I can to resolve this issue. I understand he's eager to test the genetic makeup of the Raptidon Alpha for its possible applications in improving our dental hygiene. From Elhan to A. Crane. Dr. Crane, please do something about Reuben. He won't stop checking in on my Raptidons. Just today he told me that I need to improve security on the Raptidon pen on the occasion that the brigands and bandits fall upon Roseway. Given the secrecy of our operation, I hardly think we're in danger of falling prey to two roving outlaws. For goodness sake, Anton, we're on the ass end of Terra 2 here. To the administration. To whom it may concern, if you are reading this letter, you are either of the odious and perfidious faction of tyrants known as the Board, or you are one of my people wasting time on patrol. If you are the former, know that the days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Ozymandias and reflect on the human condition. If you are the latter, get back and patrol, you dolts. Kinda can't wait to figure out what the fuck happened here. Ooh, I can tinker with more of that. I can tinker with their weapons as well. I'll upgrade them. She needs a better one-handed weapon. I have to find one. Some more junk. Read automated security warning. Dear sir and or madam, this is an automated message generated to inform you of a security breach somewhere in the vicinity of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Auntie Cleo wishes to inform you that in the event of security breach, you are expected to destroy evidence of ongoing experiments of questionable legitimacy. Please retrieve any available weapon and commence elimination of your cache of imported Raptidons. Please remember to disable electric fences before attempting to enter the Raptidon pens. Auntie Cleo frowns upon the use of any weaponry made or designed by Spacer's Choice. If your body is found carrying an unauthorized weapon designed by Spacer's Choice Incorporated, you may be fined for violating your non-competition agreement. It doesn't matter, I already killed everything in there, so... Where am I on the map? Okay. Tunnel into the mountain.
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
After you.
Okay, gone quiet.
We're doing this.
Get our hands dirty.
This guy got exploded.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Okay.
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
Mostly getting shot at or bitten or chased. You're with the outlaws. The others have been more interested in shooting than talking.
Well, you ain't trying to eat me. Most things hereabouts are. And anyways, I'm bored. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind.
So why are we having this conversation instead of a shootout?
I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Thanks, brother.
What job are you working here, if you don't mind me asking?
Don't mind me asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's-Her-Name. She's in the labs, pinned down. If a whole team of gun hands can't get through Anti-Cleo security, what makes you think I could alone? I ain't paid near enough to be dumb. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
You sure do.
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case.
Now, where this is going, you're busy, but if I fetch it for you, you'd pay me for the trouble, right?
I look busy to you. It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
Did I come around? See? They managed to nab it. You know what? Fuck it, yeah.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Love that it did a super slow-mo and zoom in just for that. Cigarette case is metal lined and imposed with an iconic rendering of the Hope. The name Lillian is signed on the inside of the metal lid. Commissioned by Spacer's Choice for a Founding Day anniversary promotion honoring the lives lost with hope. Nothing like a good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, gasping for breath in their last moments.
Finders keepers, Captain.
Yeah, fucking 9,000 experience for that. That's a lot of bullets for a little sprat.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
If there's any way to get your cigarettes out, I'm leaving them there.
You're shitting me.
I had a thought. If I give you this back, could you put a good word in with your boss? Fuck it, I'll take the extra XP.
That's what you want, I'm game. But she's gonna give you pamphlets. Don't say I didn't warn you. She's pinned in the lower levels by Auntie's guards. I'll radio her you're coming, but it's on you to find a way to her. Her name's Cassandra.
Okay. Squeezing out a little bit of XP wherever I can. You might as well go in the secret way. I found it.
Reminds me of my first cabin on the Groundbreaker. 4 roommates, 1 bathroom. Nice warm-up. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Messages. Hans, I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news is that we've got a sprat problem. Thanks to the little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system is temporarily offline. If your Raptidons get cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is that my Hephaestus hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's Ranger. Would you care for some Auntie Cleo's Tripicale pasta sauce with your humble pie? Hans, please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving the relocation of our Raptidon mother to the main hall. A form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of the Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain a enraged Raptidon mother. Secondly, Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing how you don't seem to realize that Raptidon mother plus Raptidon tank equals murder. Respectfully yours, Gale. she's this way. Like, this was like the shortest shortcut to get to her. I hear something chewing. You was getting noms on there, buddy. Love that fact that I found a shovel inside a locker. Oh, she's all the way the fuck where? No. Fucking thing about. Well, I don't want that. I wanted that. Ooh, it's right there. Anyways, we gotta go back in here. We have to clean this, or finish clearing the building, not clean the building. Oh, look at that. Kill 50 enemies with sneak attacks.
There we go with that.
What level are these things? Like, I have a feeling I was supposed to do all this, like, first, and I haven't done any of it. Poo-poo. Corporate troopers, huh?
I'll keep it down.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
No, I didn't miss it. I'm no threat, just a passing freelancer looking for work.
Funny way to phrase it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be. Chief Porter. I work security for the company. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither.
So it's a stalemate.
For now. I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. and our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Doc Crane ain't liable to call the company in until things are under control. He's in charge. Since all hell's broke loose, it makes him look bad. Turd of a man. Mostly the obvious. Get the Raptidons under control, get these outlaws under 6 feet of dirt, and somebody fetching Doc Crane's research, I reckon.
You gonna tell us where to look, or do we gotta guess?
About all he talked about before he lit out of here was the data in his office. Probably should have taken it his damn self.
I'm talking notebooks, computer tapes, what?
Big data cartridge. Doc Crane kept it locked in his office safe.
666.
Doc Crane's office is downstairs, near the cafeteria and my office. The garage and the front door are it. These bastards got in through the vent system, but we locked that down. They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Why you want to know that? What for? Fair point. Here's a key card to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass cards for us. Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I got a system.
I'm gonna knock over all the paperwork.
Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general?
How about the lab in general?
Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day.
As long as he pays you, I guess it doesn't matter.
If it was illegal, the company wouldn't ask us to do it.
Uh-huh.
I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls. Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, bugs, and the buildings falling slowly to pieces. Well, it's not like the rain's coming in the roof. Not yet, anyway.
I kind of like this guy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's not stealing. These are corporate assholes.
I'll take care of it. Nice work.
Thank you, thank you.
They can't keep us out.
Oops. I found a book. And a music box.
Oh, wow. It ain't stealing if no one sees.
I like her way of thinking. It ain't stealing if nobody sees.
Nicely done.
Maintenance logs. Week 1. 060 patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pens, and now there's a wrapped spit gunking up the servos in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so I guess we disassembled this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcasts on 17. The thing got stuck in maximum volume mode until we factory reset it. 12 had a serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the walls, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down for now, but we've requested new behavior modules from HQ for the rest of the units. No response in the behavior modules. For the time being, we'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. look at that. Fucking dead in the showers. I love this little pistol. Really do. I love that he didn't even hear his buddies die. The safe has been forcibly opened, with its contents tossed haphazardly. The remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prize research is nowhere to be found. Scorch marks along the rim suggest that the work of unsubtle thieves, outlaws most likely, made off with Anton's work.
I'm gonna guess that all the nothing in that safe isn't what we were expected to find.
You are correct, my dear. Let's see. The latest badge is showing great promise, Anton, and though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare say it's a smashing success. Incidents of the cavities have dropped significantly in the test subject using the toothpaste. Only minor side effects, nothing too serious. Mind you, just a touch of blindness. So if you could look into that, that would be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in Byzantium post-haste. On further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While the toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally more than the current version. Our results were skewed by the fact that our test subject had a marked decrease in appetite and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely, eh? Seriously though, the appetite suppressant qualities of this new formulation are quite incredible, although the taste and texture leave something to be desired. So we'd like for that to be your focus moving forward. No need to waste any more time on the blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Seriously, Anton, you really must let the whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also a bit misguided, I dare say. It's really not that big of an issue in the grand scope of the whole thing, and pales in comparison to the texture and flavor issues, which we'd prefer you to spend all your time on. You're also mistaken about our ultimate goals for the product. The appetite suppressant qualities makes this something much more valuable to the townships than even Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can add greatly to our bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have something to do with them rejecting your Appy Zap, a suggestion for the name. Let's leave marketing to the marketing department, shall we? Huh. Appy Zap actually sounds kind of good. So here's Porter's office. That's for all your shit, buddy. Like how his office was like a cell. Oh, there it is. I was looking for an ash pile. I think that's pristine. That's pristine. Ooh, that'll go good with that. A label on the canister states, Anticleo's Raptigon is guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours, and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should a method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may prove very useful. Oh. Well, I'm not going to let them keep experimenting on these creatures. But I leveled! Not granted by the medical inhaler. Okay. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna get that to 100. Alright, perks. Let's see. Just a 20% increase to damage. I might just take that. More armor. Something about blood and violence that helps you focus. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Ooh, damn. I'm gonna go with this one. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. Oh shit, I thought that was something else. I thought it was just... Damn it. May have to switch that out. I didn't want that. I didn't think it was... I had to get affected by something.
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Shit, go for it. I'm taking everything. What do we got here? Messages. Orson, you assured me the new lunch rations are harmless, but I've experienced an unexpected flood of symptoms. I've logged regular seepage every afternoon between 2:23 and 2:43. Please find what I consider evidence deposited in your mailbox. Orson, I took your auto mechanical parts back. I catch you swiping from maintenance again, I'll slap you down so hard they'll feel it in Byzantinum. We've got enough problems keeping the contraptions running. Hey Orson, if you're up for it, there should be a new batch of concentrated distillate available tonight. Meet me outside the gate at 5. Something. What's happening? Let's go get some more of this research.
Hey, you! Over here!
Well, how you doing, Cassandra? Hold on a second. I guess I do have to keep going this way. I guess we can go talk to Cassandra.
I'm guessing you're the one Lillian described? It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
That's right, Crane hired me to deal with you. Got the wrong idea about me.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Tell me what you need. Why are you down here?
Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security.
No, I was answering a distress call.
Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him must be like losing a child. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
I'm about to run errands for some pompous bandit. Gonna need a good reason to risk my neck for you.
You and I are on the same side. We both possess the means to fight back against a tyrannical and oppressive corporate regime.
Aren't fighting matches being stuck down here. The corporate regime has been generous to freelancers like me.
We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause.
It's a murderer with a conscience. The corporations don't care about the cause. Whatever you tear down, they can rebuild. Fuck it.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Don't flatter yourself. I expect to be paid for my trouble. What will I get in myself if I help you
Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you.
I can talk to the guards into leaving, but your people won't have to let me pass.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Like how she waved.
Don't mess it up.
Alright, that Raptidon Matriarch was reduced to nothing but a pile of ash. Just a couple of shots.
Mess them up. Oh, you got that?
Like how she's always surprised. How's it for good news and some bad news? I think I already read all that.
Take the best shot, asshole.
I didn't even know I picked up 3 of them. He won't be needing that gold ring. It's just better that they all are dead.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Lock your cell and put down the wraps, but you have to deal with the cards yourself.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
What? No.
I would ask what was on your...
The fuck? Shut up. Bitch. She fucking does it again. I'm just gonna kill her. Alright, let's go just tell the guards to piss off. As soon as I find where the guards are. 'Cause I can't remember how to get there. Oh, Vaughn's lab.
This is...
Entry. So far, the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure levels seem to be staying even, and variance in the sample seems to be an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smelled bad on the outside. Now that they're cut open, everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish this up. Wait a second. There's some kind of commotion going on in the hall. An alarm just started going off. Must be another damn security system check. It was not. these things just sitting here. Might as well take them. Okay, there she is. Could always just eliminate all the outlaws. Okay, no, this loops around up there. I don't want to loop around up there. This is where I came from. This is how I even got in here. There it is. Yeah, 'cause that's his office. Here we go. It's the shit house.
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
Porter, it's not like that. Ease off the trigger and hear me out.
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
I convinced Cassandra to let you leave in peace. The labs are wrecked. The staff's half dead.
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
Look around. Hasn't there been enough death?
I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company. To Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes.
This isn't just the cause worth dying. You think the company cares about you or the lab?
I've worked for Auntie Cleo 18 years. Done my best for them. Always expected they'd do right by us in turn. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place.
Excellent.
Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
All right. Now let's go talk to what's-her-face. Just have to remember how to get there.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
I didn't save your life for free. Going to need you to turn over that research.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
Persuade, because you don't want the price on your head. Also, I went out of my way for you.
Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
Now we can get the fuck out of here.
Boss called and said to pack it in for pickup. Reckon that's your doing. Maybe
Sure.
I'll see you around sometime.
Yeah, you might. Probably not, though. Alright, I'm out. Okay, we need to get here. Deforesting machine. I'm so much more powerful than all of these fucking things. Messages. I am not going to read all these. I just don't feel up to reading everything.
About their labs. Great work.
Hey, you got the acid spewer. Party scared the shit out of me.
Unexpected.
Don't mess with me.
Huh? Why is this on my screen? I never passed by any locker. There we go. Now it's gone. Okay. Got the acid spewer. I'm happy. I mean, I guess I did pass by a logger, but...
There we go! Got him! Look out, ice one! Thank you. Everyone all right?
Everything is A-okay. Just murdering marauders. There's more people upstairs. More people to murder. I mean, defend myself.
Processing.
Reminds me of the first ship I crewed on. Captain had to ban Vorst and baked beans.
Oops. You know how many times I do that when I play Tarkov? Just kind of like wandering around and my finger will slip and just hit the fire button on my gun. Okay. I've done a lot of shit on this planet. Apparently I discovered another workbench. I found a town. This must be Roseway.
Looks like we missed the fun.